Good morning, grade 9. How's it going? I hope all of you are stay safe and doing well. And today, let's start from our lovely school, HIS, Hussein International School, the second part of section 1, chapter 10, the basic units of life, section 1, the diversity of cells. You can use your green interactive book, page 195. And at the end of this session, you will be able to, number 1, identify what are the two kinds of cells. Number 2, differentiate between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Number 3, differentiate between bacteria and archaea. Number 4, illustrate why are all cells so small. And now, let's start with questions, okay, about the previous section. Who was the first person to discover cells? If you know the answer, raise your hand. Who the first person discovered cells? Yes. Raise your hand. Yusuf. Who else? Okay, Yusuf. Yes, Yusuf.
James Hawk?
No, first one. Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke.
Oh, Robert.
Yes, okay, thank you. So, the first person who discovered the cell, Robert Hooke. What is the cell? Number 2, what is the cell? What do you mean of cell? Jury?
Smallest unit that can perform all the functions.
Yes, thank you, Jury. Well done. So, the cell is the smallest unit and can do all or perform all functions necessary for life. And number 3, who looked at different types of cells? After Robert Hooke, scientists came and looked at different types of cells. Who this scientist? Yusuf Shamli Jury again. Where is Basil, Faris, Jana, Krulus, Noha? Hi, Muhammad Ahmed. Yes. Okay, Muhammad, hi.
Anton van Leeuwenhoek.
Yes, thank you. So, Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, the second scientist who looked at different types of cells like bacteria, blood, yeast. Okay, and now what are the 3 common parts for all cells? What are the 3 common parts for all cells? The all cells similar in 3 parts, which are, raise your hand. Raise your hands, yes. Who knows Yusuf Ahmed? Basil. Hi, Basil.
Okay. Cell membrane, nucleus, and
Great job. And?
Cell membrane and nucleus.
Yes.
Cytoplasm.
Of course, yeah, but organelles, okay? Organelles. So thank you, Basil. Number 1, cell membrane, genetic material, and organelles, of course, cytoplasm part of organelles. Okay. And now let's start what are the 2 kinds of cells. But today we'll listen to Yusuf, who prepared his presentation. And now let's open his presentation. Yusuf. First of all, I want to thank you so much for this amazing presentation. And okay, let's start with Yusuf. Where are you? Yeah. Yusuf.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much for this amazing presentation. And I'm with you, you can start your presentation. Yes.
Okay. So, today we're gonna explain the lesson about the diversity of cells, which explains 2 kinds of cells, which are prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. A prokaryote
Yes, Yusuf.
Okay. There are two basic kinds of cells. Cells with a nucleus and cells without a nucleus. Those without a nucleus are called prokaryotic cells. Those with a nucleus are called eukaryotic cells.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cells again?
Prokaryotic cells are without a nucleus, but eukaryotic cells have a nucleus.
So again, to know that prokaryotic cells contains without nucleus, while eukaryotic cells contain nucleus. Okay. So there's pictures for prokaryotic cell without nucleus here, and here we can see the nucleus in the eukaryotic cells. Okay. So next, Yusuf. Yes.
Can you skip the? Okay.
Yeah,
What are
here two
prokaryotes?
types.
A prokaryote is an organism made of one cell that does not have a nucleus or other organelles covered by a membrane.
Okay.
Prokaryotes are made of prokaryotic cells, and there are two types of prokaryotic cells, bacteria and archaea.
So bacteria and archaea, two types for prokaryotic cells. And here is picture for bacteria and archaea. Yes. Okay, so let's start with bacteria. Okay, Yusuf.
Bacteria is the most common type of prokaryotes. Bacteria are the smallest known cells. They almost live everywhere. Some bacteria live in the soil and water, others live on or inside other organisms.
So we can see bacteria everywhere, even inside your body, in your digestive system, on your skin. And so if you can see, if we found the bacteria inside our digestive system or on our skin, it will be harm us or it's benefit for us. The bacteria which is found on our skin, harmful or nothing happen?
Some bacteria is beneficial and some bacteria is harmful.
Yes, so the natural bacteria which found inside our body is beneficial. Okay, thank you. And now you can complete some characteristics of bacteria.
The characteristics of bacteria are that they don't have a nucleus and their DNA is shaped like a twisted rubber band.
Yes, like this
And they don't have
structure, guys. It's circular and like rubber, twisted like rubber. Okay. Yes.
it doesn't have a membrane or membrane-bound organelles like a nucleus or a mitochondria.
Okay, you can
So
see here, okay, I will explain this. You can see here that we have mitochondria, we have ribosomes too, and these organelles are solid. Because they are solid, no need for membrane cover these organelles. Okay, so for this case, okay, or for this reason, no membrane covered or membrane bound organelles. Okay, and cell wall, yes.
its cell wall is outside the cell
Which is
membrane,
yellow here, cover the
and
cell.
it has a flagellum that
Yes.
it's a tail-like structure that helps the cell move.
Yes, like this structure, but it's small flagellum, supposed to be longer one, and this flagellum like threads, okay, and help bacteria to move inside the cells or inside anywhere it lives in. Okay, and what about archaea? Yusuf.
Archaea and bacteria are almost the same. They have the same characteristics, and they have also common organelles in their cell.
Yeah.
And they also have some differences, but they are mostly common. So it doesn't have a nucleus like the bacteria,
No nucleus.
and it doesn't have it doesn't have membrane-bound organelles, and its DNA is circular, and it has a cell wall.
Okay, so these characteristics the same which is found in bacteria. So both characteristics between archaea and bacteria, again, no nucleus, no membrane-bound organelles, circular DNA, and cell wall from outside. And archaea have some other features specific for it, not found in bacteria, like, yes,
Okay.
the cell,
Archaea can live in extreme environments, and
yeah.
they have the cell wall and the cell membrane of archaea are made of substances from those of bacteria. They are made of some substances same to the bacteria, common.
So the material which forms the cell wall and cell membrane in bacteria different from the material which form the cell wall and cell membrane in archaea. Yes, both of them has a cell membrane and cell wall, but the material which form the cell membrane and cell wall different between them. Yes? And you
So
said that, yeah.
some archaea live in extreme environments, as some live in the hot boiling water of the hot springs, where
Okay,
no
and
other
also in
organisms
volcanic
could live.
vents, and also they can found in volcanic vents. And what the meaning of extreme area means extreme temperature. So we can bring water with bacteria, and after boiling water, we will not see the bacteria. The bacteria will die. But archaea can survive or can live in this extreme temperature, not like bacteria. Okay, thank you. And now what about eukaryotes? Yes,
Okay.
Yusuf.
Eukaryotic cells are the largest cells. They are larger than the prokaryotic cells. They are 10
10
times
times.
larger than the bacteria.
Yeah.
Uh, and eukaryotes are organisms made of eukaryotic cells.
So
These
guys,
organisms can have one or many cells.
okay, so when we say eukaryotes, so the cells called eukaryotic cells. When we say prokaryotes, so the cell called prokaryotic cell. Okay, so the same of cell, the name of cell, the same name for itself. Eukaryotes formed from eukaryotic cells, prokaryotes formed from prokaryotic cells. And here, as Yusuf said, the eukaryotes may be one cell or many cells. So give me an example for one cell, like,
Yeast, which makes bread rise, is an example of a eukaryote with one cell.
okay. And what the meaning
Multicellular
of
organisms,
multicellular?
or those made of many cells. It means that this eukaryotic cells is made of many number of cells, unlike the unicellular one,
Unlike
which is
unit,
yeast.
yes, okay.
Uh, Unlike prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells have a nucleus that holds their DNA. Eukaryotic cells have a membrane-bound organelles.
So the difference
So
between,
it differs from the prokaryotic cells that it has membrane-bound organelles, and the nucleus holds their DNA.
yes,
The prokaryotic cells doesn't have a nucleus, and it doesn't have membrane-bound organelles.
yes, thank you so much. Okay, and this structure for eukaryotic cell, like this plant or animal cell, do you know?
This is
As it's
the plant cell.
rectangular, plant cell because chloroplast, yes. Okay, and thank you so much, Yusuf. And let's
You-
back for my presentation, but it was amazing. Okay, and okay. So let's summarize what you said again, to ask questions and to answer the quick check inside your book. Okay? Okay, so guys, I can ask you now. Who knows what are the two kinds of cells? What are the two kinds of cells? Raise your hand. Yes, Yusuf. Yusuf Muhammad.
Prokaryotic وeukaryotic.
Yes, we have two kinds, which are prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Okay, so what's the difference between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells?
Prokaryotic doesn't have nucleus,
Yes.
but eukaryotic have nucleus.
Okay, thank you so much, Yusuf. And now, okay, let's open page 195 and answer number 6. Compare what is one way prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells differ. Prokaryotic differ from eukaryotic cells in what? Raise your hand. Jury? Yes, Jury.
يعني
Prokaryotic
Prokaryotic.
different from eukaryotic in what?
Yes, prokaryotic have a nucleus.
Prokaryotic have nucleus?
لا, doesn't have a nucleus.
Does not, yes. Okay, so prokaryotic, they are cells without nucleus. Why
Yes,
eukaryotic?
have a nucleus.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Jury. Okay, let's take another one. What are prokaryotes? So, types of prokaryotes. What are the two types of eukaryotes? Basal. 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 Okay. Noor. Hi, Noor. Noor, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Noor. So, what are the two types of prokaryotes we have?
Are single celled?
So, okay, you explain what the meaning of prokaryotic cell, okay? But now, what are the two types for prokaryotes? You can see the screen?
I can see the screen, yes.
Yes, so number one is called
Bacteria and archaea.
archaea. Yes, bacteria and archaea. So the two types for prokaryotes, bacteria and archaea. Thank you, Noor. So this picture for bacteria and this one for archaea. So let's start with bacteria. So the most common prokaryotes and the singular called bacterium. So bacteria plural, while singular what? Singular called bacterium. And they are the smallest known cells. We can see it everywhere: soil, water, inside your body, between your teeth, on your skin, even in your digestive system. So the structure for bacteria, you can see here flagella, okay, singular called flagellum. So it's long swan, okay, and help bacteria to move. And also we can see cell wall from outside. Besides cell membrane, we can see circular DNA twisted like rubber band and cytoplasm. Also, we can see ribosomes because ribosomes and other organelles solid, so it doesn't need membrane to cover these organelles. So they have no membrane covered organs. Okay, let's move it. You said all this. And now quick check, page 196. Open 196. Number 7. Do you think bacteria can live in your digestive system without making you sick? Why? Why bacteria live in your digestive system without making you sick? It's a critical thinking, just we have to think together. You can say your answer. Ziad Ashraf. Ziad. Hi Ziad, it's
Because
critical thinking, yeah.
because these bacteria are beneficial for human beings and for
Yes.
digestion. So they eat the remaining things in your stomach, which helps in digestion.
Yeah, you have knowledge. Okay, thank you so much, Ziad. Of course, because bacteria beneficial inside our body, it makes vitamin B and can live on the remains of food. And also bacteria, we give the bacteria the shelter to live. So both of us beneficial from this relationship. Okay, and archaea, the second type for prokaryotic cells, the singular called archean. And the archean bacteria share some properties like non-nucleus, non-membrane-bound organelles, and circular DNA. Also, cell wall. Okay, and archaea have special features. Who knows? Yusuf said the archaea have special features not found in bacteria. Who knows the answer? Raise your hand. Yes? Who knows? Guys, you are 21 participants. So where are you? Okay. Jury? Jury?
Yes.
Yes, Jury. So archaea have special features not found in bacteria. What are these features?
اشمعنى جري في السؤال ده؟ طب ما الأسئلة التانية كانت سهلة. لا I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, please focus with me again. No problem. So, okay. Another one, please. Noor? Muhammad Ahmed? Muhammad.
They can live in extreme places.
Yes, they can live in extreme temperature places like volcanic vents, like boiling water. And we have another one. Do you know it?
No.
Okay, so thank you for this part. Okay, and Mazen. Mazen, yes?
Yes.
Do you know the features which found in archaea not found in bacteria?
They can live in extreme places.
Yes, number two.
Well, they're made of different substances.
Sorry,
in
again?
bacteria. They are
Again?
made of different substances in bacteria, and they have a cell wall.
Yeah, so because as we said and Yusuf said, that cell wall and cell membrane material differ from those in bacteria, and they can survive high temperatures. And they can live in volcanic vents under oceans. In toxic places, they can survive to live in toxic places filled with sulfur, as we know that sulfur is toxic. And also, archaea can live in boiling water of hot springs, salty water such as the seas. Okay, quick check, page 197. Number 9, name two ways that archaea differ from bacteria. The same question. Okay, archaea differ from bacteria in what? Tamer? Tamer? So Tamer, do you know the answer? Tamer? Okay. Yusuf? Yes, Yusuf.
Yes, it has a cell wall, and it differs from the cells that it's made of, and it
Yes, the
can
material
survive extreme.
difference. Yes, okay. So the cell wall and cell membrane material differ from those in bacteria. You can write the answer with me. Take your time. Number 2, survive high temperatures. Thank you, Yusuf. You can write the answer. Okay. So what about eukaryotes? So anyone tell me the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes again? Okay, Mazen? Yes, Mazen. Mazen. Okay. Noor? Okay, guys. Basil? Basil, do you know the answer? Okay. Who's Minna Khalid? Who's Minna Khalid? Please write the real name. Okay. Who's Minna? Yes. Yeah? Okay, let's take Ziad. Ziad Ashraf. Yes, all your
Eukaryotic
friends between eukaryotes and prokaryotes, yes?
eukaryotes or eukaryotic cells are bigger and more complex than prokaryotic cells. They are found in animals and plants.
Yes, like animals and plants.
Prokaryotic cells are simpler and are found in bacteria and archaea only, and
Yes.
they are only found in unicellular organisms.
Yeah, great job. So, prokaryotes larger than eukaryotes, larger than prokaryotes, and they are about 10 times larger than bacteria cells, made of eukaryotic cells, and they can found in plants and animals, and maybe one cell or multicellular, multi-cells, or more than one cell like yeast, and multicellular organisms like plants and animals. Okay. And this is comparison between both of them. We said them, so we skip it. And now quick check, page 197. Name 2 things eukaryotic cells have that prokaryotic cells do not. 2 things found in prokaryotic cells and not found in prokaryotic cells. 2 things found in eukaryotic, not found in prokaryotes. So, Julie. Yes.
اليوكاريوتيك largest cell.
Yeah. You can see nucleus.
وكمان اليوكاريوتيك have nucleus, but the prokaryotic don't have nucleus.
Yes, okay, thank you, Julie.
Welcome.
Okay. So our homework today, section 1 review, page 200 in the green interactive book. Please send the homework on the Moodle to correct it. And you can text me if you have any question in this homework. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you next session and enjoy this video.